Saturday morning for the cause of recognizing that menopausal is a stage in life that needs to be given attention to. It's very good. I see that most of you are young people who are not even menopausal.
Yes.
I am. So when you spearhead this cause, you will be heard, which is a wonderful thing. Thank you, Dr. Sento. Thank you, my daughter Irene, for leading us all. You are not even menopausal.
I'm not.
It's a wonderful thing.
Yes.
So we are going to work to raise attention and awareness in Uganda and in the world that there's a group of people who are menopausal, who have issues with their health, with their social life, with their psychological being, who are not recognized, and so they don't get any support or even mainstreamed in country and world programs. But it's a very important group because it's a group of people that are still raising young people, their own children and their grandchildren. So if you don't recognize them and mainstream to be a positive influence in society, you are missing out on something very good. So let us work, let us tell the world that there's a group of people in the world, and there are many between the age of 40 upwards who have issues that need to be mainstreamed in the programs of the government and of the world. Let us work. I am much wiser than I came about an hour ago when we started this walk. Listening to you who have been speaking and reading all the literature around me, I'm a much wiser person in the field of, can you imagine, menopause, in which I am a confirmed member. Now, when I saw this young girl and that gentleman, a man, and all these men and young people and ladies and young people leading this country in the cause of awareness of this subject, I felt very good. So I really want to commend you, Irene Ndagire and your team, for leading this country to pay particular attention to this sector of women, which goes unnoticed. Not only unnoticed, but stigmatized. Sometimes, there was a time I was watching TV, there was one of these games, whatever, films, and someone said, "Mom, what is menopause?" And the mother said, "Tom, who is teaching you to read those words?" I mean, it was like a dirty word. People don't even want to talk about it. They just want to hide it away behind there. Don't talk about that. Those are not things that talk about. Women are supposed to know them quietly and suffer with them individually and quietly and not talk about them, because there are some of those things that you must hide away. And this attitude has stigmatized the women who are menopausal. And then, because of the social stigma that goes with this, they start to feel sorry for themselves. They are not worth being in society, standing up in society, talking, because they can't bear children anymore. They're not desirable to their husbands or partners anymore. They are useless. But you have come out to say, no, it is not a disease. It is where everybody who lives beyond the age of 45 will go, man or woman. I am very proud of you. Thank you very much. Because in Uganda, it has not been known. It has been something to hide away, to be ashamed of, to be embarrassed about. You don't need to be embarrassed about it anymore because of the torch that you have laid. I'm very proud. We together must streamline it, mainstream it. It should be mainstreamed in the programs of government, in the minds of the people, so that this journey is easier if it is traveled together with the men and women in one's life. Traveling together means if you have a husband or a partner, they know about it. They are prepared that it is coming. Your children too know and are prepared that you might have a change of mood, or you might need a different diet, or you might need food supplements. Your children too should know about it. So what these people are telling us is that it is a journey that needs to be traveled together as the human race, with those in leadership, mainstreaming it in government programs. I am glad there's someone from the Ministry of Health. Where is someone from the Ministry of Health? That needs to be mainstreamed in the Ministry of Health, in the Ministry of Gender, in the Equal Opportunities Commission, in fact, in all sectors of life. But the lead ministry, which is the health, which is the ministry, the custodian of the policies in the health sector, is the Ministry of Health. I am going to support you to reach the Ministry of Health to present your programs so that you are championing the action of mainstreaming issues of menopausal women, not only in the hospitals, but in the Ministry of Gender as well. In education, they are there. The teachers who are menopausal are the ones in charge of our children as they grow up into adulthood. In the whole year, the teachers have our children for 9 months. We only spend 3 months with our children. But imagine your children being in the hands of a woman whose attitude is so self-centered, pathetic, angry. It is terrible. So you want to put this woman, this teacher, and this man as well, because the men also have their, you call it? They also have issues of, they call midlife crisis. The midlife crisis. If you don't manage midlife crisis, both women and children, and men, they get into problems. That's when they need to feel that they're still men. They go for younger girls to make them feel that they are younger. The women also maybe might want to look for another man who makes them feel younger. Because as a family or as partners, you are not managing this so-called midlife crisis. And I'm not calling it a crisis because they're not addressing the issue that it is part of growth. So we need to correct those attitudes of calling it a crisis. It is not a midlife crisis. It is a factor of life, which if understood positively, you don't even need to call it a crisis. Ministry of Gender should as well know about this matter because they're very key in mainstreaming this one. They should also work together with the Parliamentary Women Association, UWOPA, because then they are legislating for women affairs, they are experiencing those issues. I think those are partners. You should also partner with the Equal Opportunities Commission, because they mainstream the question of equal opportunities. And thank you very much for this journey which you have started. Make sure with you, but you are much ahead of all of us from what I say. You are ahead of us, but I'm your comfort, and I work with you in your life. It is my honor now to launch the Uganda Menopausal Society and wish you success in your overall, in achievement of your overall goal. Thank you very much.